Cisneros uses four pieces of figurative language here. The first two are similes, and you can tell because of that word like. That's what distinguishes a simile. And the second two are metaphors. In all of them, the narrator appears to be comparing her mother's hair to these other things. Let's take a look at what connotations are transferred to the mother's hair or to the mother herself. So first she says her hair is like little rosettes, and that means small roses. And when you think of roses, you think delicate, elegant, beautiful. So certainly the narrator feels that way about her mother. Secondly, she says little candy circles, which may seem strange, but remember, even from just this short passage, you can see the narrator is rather young, and so they would be really attracted to candy circles. And I imagine those candy circles that are on lollipops that are the candy itself is ringed around. They're also usually very bright and colorful. Regardless, seeing a candy circle would probably give the narrator some joy or excitement. Same thing with seeing her mother. Now let's take a look at the metaphors. The first one is that it's the smell of warm bread before you bake it. And certainly the smell of bread actually cooking is something homey. Maybe it makes you feel loved. It's warm, and so maybe it even makes that warm feeling inside of you. But here, there's also that idea of anticipation, because it's before you bake it. That sustenance will come a little bit later. But it's the last metaphor that is clearly the strongest, where she says that it's the smell when she makes room for you on her side of the bed, still warm with her skin, and you sleep near her, and the rain outside falling, and Papa snoring. Clearly, this is an image of comfort, and that's created through the various details. You are on her side of the bed, and not just that, but it's warm. So there's that sense of the mother's presence there. And there's Papa there, he's snoring, and while this may sound kind of silly that he's snoring, what it means is that Papa's peaceful as well, and also that she knows Papa's close. Finally, that sense of peace and security is heightened with the contrast of outside, that the rain is falling. Now, if you've ever been in bed when it's raining or snowing, you know that snuggling under the blankets, it feels even more comfortable when it's cold outside. So why use all of these? Why say her mother's hair is like these? Well, she's not actually speaking about her mother's hair or the way that her mother's hair feels. She's speaking about her mother. And rather than say her mother's hair feels like these things, rather than really expressing that, what she's saying is, my mother is beautiful. She's elegant. I'm excited when I see her. She gives me a sense of anticipation. She nourishes me. And more than anything, she makes me feel safe, comfortable, and loved.